To my Bubba, it seems so surreal that you're reading this on our wedding day. I have never loved anyone as I love you, and it is the greatest blessing that I get to become your wife today.
Bubba, you were everything that I could have prayed for and more. It's still shocking to think how we've been together only 2.5 years, but it feels like I've known you my whole entire life. It's even more shocking to think about how we might not even be together if I didn't follow you around the Kindle's house and pester you as much as I did that night.
It's my birthday, and I'm throwing a wine and cheese party to celebrate. And Kelly's just started a Coke, so we figure we've got to invite her to the party so she can meet all of our Coke friends. And, little did she realize she'd meet her future husband that night, too. We told Ryan all about Kelly, and he was excited to meet her, but we kind of neglected to mention Ryan to Kelly. Kind of figured, let her realize naturally that they're meant to be. And then, after a few Game of Thrones watch parties with the group, Kelly and Ryan have their first date.
The timeline I got of Kelly and Ryan's relationship, we talked on the phone randomly after they'd gone on their first date. She was like, yeah, I went out with this guy, he took me on a plane ride. And she's like, yeah, I kind of liked it, it was cool. I'm sitting there Googling who I can call at Dateline. So I'm like, I got like 9 to 12 months before I got a really good story for you. Like, this guy's a whack job. But then we talk another 6 months later, and she's like, no, it's really good, this guy's awesome. I'm like, well, called that wrong, but okay. And then the next thing I get is, hey, I'm getting married.
Kellyanne, you are my everything. You are my breath of fresh air. You are my queen. You are my Bubba, and most importantly, you are going to be my forever. God knows I don't deserve you, but I thank the Lord every day that I have you, and I will never take that for granted. I cannot wait to reach the summit of every mountain of our lives, and I will be right by your side when we feel like we are falling. I will work every day to love you as much as you love me. I cannot wait to marry you, have a family with you. I cannot wait to accomplish our life goals, check our bucket list items, travel the world, and I cannot wait to grow old with you. You are and will always be the love of my life. Love, Ryan.
Well, he knocked it out of the park. Hi. What do you think?
Beautiful. I don't want to touch anything I'm not supposed to. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. You look very handsome, very dapper.
And so, group, family, friends, on behalf of the Kenny and the Goodson family, I'd like to welcome you to their wedding. This is a group thing, but now it's not just between people, it's between the Lord as well. And you guys are wanting to have a Christ-centered wedding, a Christ-centered marriage.
You helped bring me back to the church, into a community that has poured into us and loved us so well. And I will never be able to express how grateful I am for you helping to take away decades of hurt and to start the healing and growing process with my faith. As I'm sitting and writing this, tears are blurring the page, and I feel it's impossible for me to deserve this much happiness. But I promise that I will spend the rest of my life loving you and serving you with everything I have. My heart is completely full, and I cannot wait to be able to call you my husband and start this chapter of our lives together. I have chosen you, and I will continue to choose you every single day. I'll see you soon. I'll be the one in white. All my love, forever, your Bubba. Thank you. No. No.
Love you so much. Love you too. It's absolutely beautiful.
Stop, you're making me cry.
Right. I was gonna like the dress.
You like it? Would you like to see it?
Yeah. Beautiful.
A few years ago when I first met you two, where I really got to talk to you is when you guys came down to the Neighborhood Fellowship, which is, for those that don't know, a homeless church here in City Life. And that's how I got to know the Ryan and the Kelly. And how I saw your marriage to be blossom. And I saw you guys want to not just like serve the homeless population, but a very few people, I saw you sit with them at a table and get to know them. Of hey, I don't want to be a part of your life from afar. I want to be a part of your life.
And for a person that I've known for 10 years and who I saw go through a lot of not great ones, you got it right this time. You're very lucky, and I know you guys have worked really hard at this, and you deserve every bit of happiness.
Ryan is such a smart, motivated, compassionate person, and I know he will continue to while growing together with you, Kelly. Without his friendship, I can wholeheartedly say that I would not be the same person or where I am today. We always had each other's backs. While other high schoolers would go out drinking and doing drugs, whatever, we always stuck together and promised we never would. At least we kept half of that promise.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. By the state of Kansas, but really by Jesus Christ, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I present to you, for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan and Kelly Kenny.
I'm not gonna backflip, unless he wants to.
We got the light.